Hi, welcome. It's Michael here. We're going to be diving into the Competitive Edge intelligence briefing for November. So let me just flick my camera over and then join me. So we're going to be diving into the competitive deal playbook for cybersecurity. And again, there's a lot of changes here that I want to take you through. This is the executive summary. If you want the full report for November 2025, just click on the link in the description. That will take you to a page where you can download the whole report. But I'm just going to be taking you through the executive summary for November 2025. And essentially how this report is compiled is that we take numerous data sources from verified proposal data, enterprise buyer feedback, and also analyst validated pricing benchmarks. And basically, we've analysed pricing across the 50 leading cybersecurity vendors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through this. Like I say, it's really exciting. There's a lot of things going on here that we've seen over the last few weeks. But the key headline is that cybersecurity continues to experience very intense pricing pressure across pricing, bundling, and also buyer expectations. So our investigation into the leading 50 cybersecurity vendors, which spans essentially endpoint, XDR, extended detection and response, SIEM, and also MDR, managed detection and response, and also zero trust offerings, reveals three defining deal dynamics shaping how vendors are winning enterprise businesses today. So those three competitive deal insights. Number one, platform. We're seeing more and more of this. As you know, in technology, this is a macro trend moving from essentially point solutions into bundled play. We're seeing more and more momentum around that. And the platform is essentially driving more of a perception in renewal terms. So vendors are integrating endpoint identity security and securing longer renewal contracts through the perceived breadth of the platform. So that's becoming more and more prevalent. And even if capabilities aren't all in the platform and they're kind of just stitched together, it's very important as a cybersecurity vendor that you're on a platform play now. We're seeing the kind of smaller guys, you will know this, being gobbled up by larger guys in order to drive the platform play. It's just not just limited to cybersecurity. We're seeing this right across the tech stack, that it's all about the platform. We're also secondly seeing mid-market is the new battlefield. So yes, enterprise deals, they do remain margin rich, but we're seeing a lot of competition around the mid-market, particularly more aggressive discounting, especially in the 12 to 24-month contracts. And then thirdly, we're seeing that managed detection and response, bundling that in is obscuring the true value of endpoint detection and response. So they've been increasingly bundled together. So you've got MDR being packaged with EDR and XDR, of course, in the platform play, and that's obscuring the line item pricing. Sometimes that's good as a vendor to do, but it's also driving potential confusion on the true EDR cost and ROI. So in terms of buyers, they want to know, well, how much I'm actually paying for this and what is it actually doing? And some of those platform moves, vendors are obscuring that pricing, probably for their own benefit, of course, but it's creating some confusion that we're seeing from buyers who are basically showcasing that in their sentiment right now. So essentially, the analyst summary from us is vendors are integrating endpoint and identity protection, and they're securing longer renewal contracts through a perceived platform value. There's many other aspects to cover in the full report. We don't have time to do that now, but if you do want a copy of the full report, the link is in the description, and I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.